Hey, boat friends. It is April 22nd, around 9 p.m. Central Time. We have the Algoma Transport. She is going to be going outbound, filled with petroleum coke, and she just came from Smet Dock. So I'm going to get you caught up on AIS, and we're going to play around with the decibel meter. But I first want to start out by telling all of you thank you for the support, the awesome emails, comments. I just remember I'm just a dude with a camera and a microphone, just coming down and having some fun, and just it's been so awesome making all these friendships and talking about the vessels and the fun down here in Duluth. Just let me tell you from the bottom of my heart, thank you. It's been awesome, and the support and the encouragement, it means a lot. So just want to throw it out there to all of you. So thanks again. But Algoma Transport, like I said, 730 feet in length, part of the Algoma Central Corporation. And let me move over here a little bit. One of the fleet mates is actually sitting there offloading there on the right. You can see it lit up. That is the Algoma Intrepid. And so she is offloading right now. As you can see, there's a sweet spot where I got to keep that camera so I can have the most light for you. So she's going to get close. We'll take a look, but let's start out as always and take a look at AIS. And as you can see, she's going outbound. There's Algoma right now doing 3.5 knots as she is making the turn here in the Duluth Harbor Basin. She was at Smet Dock right here, loading petroleum coke. Click right here. And then as I mentioned before, we are looking at the Intrepid. There she is right there, sitting offloading. But Algoma Transport is going to be going outbound. We're right here at the Duluth area lift bridge. And we also have the other little fun tool. This is the decibel meter. As you can see as I talk, it's going to change. But, initially I was putting that in the screen, but because I don't want to interrupt the view of these ships, what I'm going to do is monitor that decibel meter, and then we will learn as these whistles go off. We're going to try to keep track of which is the loudest ship out there as they come in, or if they depart. We're going to be able to get a decibel reading from all of them, as well as aerial lift bridge. So I'll try my best to be at the same distance so we can get accurate readings. So for anybody that's new, we're here in Duluth, Minnesota. This is the aerial lift bridge. It is raised at 135 feet. Current conditions, 33 degrees, very light wind, really nothing going on from a wind standpoint. Let me show you the flags right above the building here. Really sitting still. As far as the actual water current in the canal, no volatility, no issue. You can see in the middle of the screen that amber light. That's telling the captain that there's really no worry when it comes to a current. So let's get to the star of the show, Algoma Transport. I'm going to find that sweet spot, as you can see right there with the lighting. Get a little bit of that bridge, and as she gets closer, I'm going to try to find some cool things going on in the vessel. But Algoma Transport, really awesome color scheme with the blue, the white, the gray. I don't know if you saw the video yesterday, or actually this morning, where she was coming in completely empty. She looked massive out of the water. So she's going to be obviously a lot further down in the water because of being totally full. And she was built at the Port Weller Dry Docks in Ontario. Her name from 1979 to 2011 was a Canadian transport. But I think the thing that you'll notice here is just a really cool color scheme, and not a lot going on there with the water in the canal, which is awesome. Get a nice night sky. I was reading a report today that said there's going to be a lot of meteors overnight, so it should be I guess, if you're an astronomy buff, pretty nice night if you have clear skies to check out some meteors. She's moving real smooth through the water. Again, I'm going to be watching this decibel meter so we can get an idea of really what the sound is. I'm really excited to get that Barker's bark. We're going to get an idea of what that will end up being on the decibel reading, and also the American Mariner. I think that's another good one. But here she is. Algoma Transport, smooth coming through that canal. She gets a little closer. I'm going to check out that superstructure. Just want to keep the lighting good for you right now. I'll hold it stationary so you can get an idea of her speed. Definitely sitting a lot lower in the water, filled to capacity. Beautiful night. Again, any night that we're above 32, even though it's a degree or two above, hey, I'm good. And they're talking about some decent weather coming up here. 87.3 decibel reading. 103.1 decibel reading. So lift bridge definitely has a little bit of power there. And there will be a little bit of a fluctuation when it comes to the actual decibel reading based on where I'm standing. So obviously the closer to the bridge, it's going to be louder, or to the vessel where the actual whistle is. Let's get a better look at that superstructure. Looking really good. Kind of menacing if you notice those horizontal, the windows there at the bridge. Kind of look, it has a real tough, like a mean look. Looks really good. And I do see that little doorway down here. Let's take a good look into the vessel as it goes by, and let's see if we can get a little glimpse into what's going on. I'll make sure that we get the stern and the backside of the superstructure. See if I can get a not going to get the focus that I want on it. Let me give you a good look at the crowd down here too. A lot of people down here excited to see her. Take a look at that logo right there. Algoma Central Corporation on the stack. There you go. Sweet spot with the light. And we wish the captain and the crew a safe voyage out onto the lake. I was trying to find out what destination they were going to, but was unable to find that out. So there you go, boat friends. Again, thank you so much for joining. And out here in Duluth, Minnesota, calm conditions, like I said. So thanks again for joining. And boat friends, as you know, I will see you with the next ship. Take care.